Hello there, my fellow tribers. Brian King here. I put a question in my ADHD group, and the question basically asked, what do you think about positive behavior plans? Because I wanted to get everybody's experiences with this because I spoke with a few clients this morning where these plans are very poorly written. As essentially, we have a school system that is really stuck in the old school behavioral model. It's just a lousy model when you're working with our kids. And it's also easy because all you really see are what a child does by virtue of their disability. One of the kids that I worked with this morning is a kid that's being punished for losing focus. Pardon me? If your child has ADHD, the A stands for attention deficit, okay? So you're punishing them for their disability. Does this sound crazy to anybody else? It makes no sense. It's like punishing a kid that's in a wheelchair. Why on earth would you do that? It's cold. It's ignorant. And if a child is losing focus repeatedly, you can't simply say, you need to take responsibility for your focus. Well, help me understand why I lose focus. Is it because of external noise? There are distractions in my environment? Or is it because of internal noise? I'm being distracted by the thoughts in my own head. Maybe my thoughts are, this is boring, this is dumb, I'm stupid, I can't do it, I can't figure it out. If I ask for help, everybody will look at me and they will judge me. That's internal noise. So you can't simply put in a document that a child will improve their focus and that the child will take complete responsibility for accomplishing that goal. That is one of the places where these plans devastatingly fall apart. And frankly, are no better than toilet paper. Because if it is not a reciprocal goal that the school staff and the child are both responsible for making this goal happen, then you're putting it all on the child to succeed. So what you're basically saying is, you young man need to do this without help. It's all on you. If you blow it, it's your fault. You own it. We have no stake in this. It is our job. Oh, the video keeps cutting out, Debbie. Might be a signal issue. So what they're basically saying is that they have no ownness in it, that it's all on the child. And that's very, very sad. Because who inherently has all the power to begin with? The teachers. They make the rules. The kids don't have any choices other than to comply or get in trouble. Wow, that's a lousy deal. So since you make all the rules, and my guess is you want to be successful too, why not create a collaborative goal, but also a collaborative process? How are you going to work together? How do you support each other beyond simple compliance to make sure it works? Maybe one way is if your child's very distracted, maybe the kid needs to take a break. The kid doesn't need to just push through it. Try harder. I've seen a lot of these plans over the years, and they're heavily weighted against the student. Yes, against. Because it's all about the behavior. It's not about building up the child's inner game, their own internal resourcefulness, their own internal sense of pride, confidence. It's all about, you did a good job, I'll give you a star. Who cares? If I don't feel good about myself in the moment and long term, if I'm not building up a stronger identity of my own perseverance, my own sense of responsibility, if the trust between me and the people that are supposed to be supporting me is not increased, that's not success. In my opinion, these positive behavior plans or behavior intervention plans, depending on where you are, they need to be built around creating trusting reciprocal relationships between the student and the staff. But they typically don't do that. It's all about compliance. It's all about being appropriate. I'm almost 47 years old. I suck at spelling. If I were in school, you could spend all your time trying to remediate that, or you can realize that that is like one grain of sand on the beach. Is it really worth beating a dead horse over that one thing? Yeah, it'd be nice if I could spell better. But if there's something glitchy in my head that makes it difficult for me to do that, give me an accommodation. Give me spell checker. Because you know what? I'll sure as heck be using that in college, where everything is typed, where it's handed in digitally, where my teachers are not going to ask me to write out everything and turn it in. Let's prepare our kids for the world that they're going to be in. One that has these accommodations readily available, built into the system. Let's stop punishing them for the things that are part of their very unique and very glitchy brains. Because you're not trying to just correct behavior. You're not raising puppy dogs. You're raising children. So let's do something that teaches them how to have close, connected, reciprocal, trusting relationships. And it starts with the parent and the child and the teacher. That is a much better way to create a positive behavior plan. So those are my thoughts. I hope this is helpful. If anybody within the school system or any other parent needs to see this, feel free to share it. This has been Brian. We'll talk again soon.